If you want to learn how to make a video like this, I'm about to show you step by step what I do as a full-time content creator. I start by turning all the lights on. Lighting is very crucial, and then I film at HD 60 frames per second. I always wipe my lens. Microfiber cloths are best. And then I focus on staging the background to where it's aesthetically pleasing, not too busy, but it doesn't take away from the main point of the shot. This was a little dark, so I added my go light, and then I prepped the ingredients. Unless it's a branded shoot where I just need to show one brand, I try to steer clear of that just so it looks a little bit more clean. And then I made the final staging touches, and this is what it looked like in the camera, and this is what it actually looked like me filming. This is literally what I do every single time, but this is what you see every single time. And then I added ingredients for this first point of view shot, but every time I added an ingredient, I stepped out of frame. And I do this because I like the option of having some where it looks like stop motion and some where I'm actually doing the action. As you will see, I compiled those two techniques here. And then I wanted a perspective shift, so I moved my tripod. I do this because people with short attention spans, specifically TikTok and Instagram Reels, this helps add some creativity and keep people a little bit more interested whenever you switch things up. I use the app called Inshot, and I import my video clips. This had two specific video clips. What I do is I start by dragging that timeline to the right to delete everything that I don't want. I wanted the shot where I'm bringing my hand into frame. So then I split that into its own individual clip. You will see why later. And then I drag the timeline to the right till I get to the blueberry shot, and I did not want my hand in this, so I used a stop motion technique, and then I repeat the process with the stop motion technique. Then I got to the blueberry shot where I was pouring the remaining ones in. I wanted my hand in this shot, so I used the action technique, and then I dragged the timeline until I got to that ice shot, and then I just repeat that process the whole way through for this first perspective shot. Then I got to the second perspective shot. I dragged the timeline until I got that pouring shot, and I split that into its own clip, just getting the necessary footage I needed, and repeated that. And this is actually how the video came out. It did not have a song behind it or a beat to it, but what I do is once I see how it looks, I save it to drafts, and I actually go into TikTok and I screen record me playing a song that I want to use. Don't worry, it's not copyrighted. So I screen recorded this, and then I went back into Inshot. What you do is you go to music, extract audio from video, click the screen recording that you just made, drag it until it is roughly where you want it to be. Now you can become a perfectionist, and you are going to focus on starting the audio exactly where you want it to start. Grab it, drag it to the beginning, make sure the audio is in sync with that intro shot, and now you're going to make one final edit to all the video clips. You want them to be on beat with the song that you chose. So what I do is I grab the clip and I just make it whatever seconds it needs to be to hit that beat whenever it's supposed to happen. So I'm dragging this down. I repeat this process the entire way through. This is how it ended up looking. But before I export this, I actually go and delete the audio because I don't want that in my video. I wanted that ice sound in my video. So I go back to TikTok, use this sound, click your video clip, hit the music button, hit the scissors button, drag it to the same lyric that you started your video with in Inshot, and this is how it comes out.